Well, you've been coming down here for how many years?
I've been coming here since 1979.
And you've been
I was
guiding?
a senior in high school when I started coming over here.
You've been guiding here for how long?
13 or 14 years, I can't remember.
You know, and most people know you. You're a nighttime guy.
Right, yeah.
You love the nighttime fish, but at this time of year, it's cold enough during the day. You don't need to go out at night, do you?
It's dangerous to be out at night.
Yeah.
I have fished this time of year at night.
Yeah.
But I was younger, a lot younger. It's dangerous to be out there. I want to be able to go tomorrow if I can.
So this is kind of the technique that you have picked up for your wintertime fishing that you really enjoy. And you've perfected it.
There's other things that I do also that
Yeah.
I really enjoy, but this right here it's fun. You get every ounce of fight out of a fish.
For someone who enjoys the float and fly method like you do, this is an ideal winter. You want it cold, don't you?
You can't ask for any better than what we've had this year.
Oh, yeah.
As far as the fish doing what you need them to do to catch them on the float, but it has been tough as far as getting out here. I'm old and cranky and I don't care nothing about fishing that real cold weather. I just can't do it.
7, I tell you what.
Yeah, there's been some people out here though when it was in the low teens and stuff. And my hat's off to them, but I'm not gonna do it.
I've seen enough pictures you sent so far this year that to know you've been on some fish, and big ones.
This is a method that catches good fish. I've had 2 over 6 pounds on the float and fly.
When someone hears that you're throwing a bait that small and they hear that you're catching 6-pound fish, they almost go, I gotta see it to believe it. But I've seen it, and I've seen a lot of people catching them.
Bait smaller than that, I'll catch it.
It'll catch them, that's for sure. A little more?
Fine. Oh, all right, that's plenty. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
There we go.
Get this on this side.
There we go, bubber down. They're still wanting to come to the top of the water. It's the biggest thing I ever seen in my life.
It's freezing cold outside. They won't come up here and jump.
Yeah. Watch him, he's gonna come up.
Look at there. Beautiful fish. I tell you what, that gets in your blood there, doesn't it?
Yeah, here he comes. There we go.
Big old fish like that, big old thick, fat, healthy
Nice.
fish like that
Nice.
on a 9-foot buggy whip.
Yeah,
is,
look at that. Look at that. That's a good one
That's
there,
a good
boys.
fish.
Look where that bait's at.
You think he wanted it right in the roof of the mouth?
He eat that one. Just a little over 20.
20 inches, I'll say. That's about 20 inches, I'm gonna guess. It's a good fish. Good, thick, healthy fish.
That fish weighs 4.5.
4.5 pounds.
Yeah, good 20, solid 20 incher.
That's a good one. That's a good way to get started. Uh-oh.
Got him. There you go.
Here we go.
Mr. Chad hooked up.
This is where it gets pretty exciting. You get a fish this size on a big old long rod like this. Okay, you got it doubled over.
Try not to horse him too hard. Remember, it's a little hook.
Yeah, we don't need to go pulling it out, do we?
Get him want to come up. That's a
That's
large
a largemouth. Sure is. What do you know? Hey, catches all kinds of species.
Oh yeah, it'll catch them all. Well, I would have never dreamed of a largemouth being on this river channel point like that, but
They do crazy things, don't they?
yeah, they go where the food's at, and he looks like he's been eating too. Got a belly on
Look at that
him.
big old belly on that joker. You know what? Like I say, we come out here to try to catch brownfish, but we'll take whatever.
Oh
won't
yeah,
we?
it's a bite. It's a pull down.
It was a
wasn't
pull down.
and it was fun.
Bent that rod pretty good. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh man,
I thought he'd come off there.
oh he's ripped the handle out of my hand. That's a big fish right there. Yeah,
Yo.
there's what we come looking for right there.
Now you take a fish like that on a 9-foot rod or 9.5-foot rod and have it bent over like that fighting. I'll tell you what,
You got your hands full.
you do have your hands full.
That's a pretty fish right there.
That is a good
Put a
fish.
tail on that fish.
That's where they get their power.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. What do you think? 19.5, 20 inches?
Yeah, it probably is.
That's a good fish.
It's 4-pound fish.
Off to see you another day.
What we got here is braid. It's got longevity, and it's got castability, and it's user-friendly. That's why I use it. And to use braid, I have to go with a 3-way swivel because you would have to wrap your line on the bobber, and then it has a tendency to not want to stay in the same place. See how easy it slides up and down? So I can't use the bobber for that reason on the braid. That's the reason for the 3-way swivel.
A 3-way swivel is simply just that. It's just it's a barrel, and it's got 3 little leads off of it. You've tied onto one. You take and put your bobber on the other, the third one is simply my leader. Your leader.
Right, and I'm going to use fluorocarbon for my leader there.
Okay.
And I use 8-pound test.
All right, so there you got one left.
Right.
And you take your leader off here, and you're going somewhere between 9 and
12 foot, right.
feet.
I like to do 10 and a half, 11.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
Now, we've got the baits.
Here comes the whole host of options that you've got here.
Yeah, it's endless, really. I mean, you can use anything that imitates a minnow. This is the classic float and fly. It is a craft hair fly. You've got the hair, you've got the duck, and there's something else that I use, and it's just a plastic minnow. And they're all 1/16 ounce. And that's all you need for that little bait to dangle underneath that float.
This is what we caught them on today. We could have probably caught them on whatever. This is this just seems to be a little bit easier. Uh-oh, there you go, there you go. Bobber down.
It's the new wave of fishing the float and fly now. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a big secret for many, many years. It's no secret anymore. We're trying to imitate a minnow.
Yeah.
What looks to you more like a minnow?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a technique that's fantastic for cold water. It's something different. If you thought, you know what, I need something, I want some confidence, and I want to get into wintertime fishing, this is a really good way to go out and get some confidence to catch some fish in the winter. But there's a multitude of ways to catch them. Float and fly is just one tool, one aspect, one way to do it.
Exactly. And the float and fly will bring the kid out in it.
It's a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed being out in the boat with you today. I appreciate you showing us how to tie this fly up, how to present it, and hey, it works. We caught fish. You caught some good fish today.
Yeah, I was lucky. I was lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
My pleasure.